Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today y'all, we're going to do a pick a card on what's been attractive about you lately. Okay, so we actually have 3 piles for you to choose from today: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Feel free to pick more than one, only if you feel drawn to. All right, and also do not forget to check out the community tab page for pickup piles as well as channeled messages, and also check out my new TikTok, Rose Talks for You. All right, so I've been trying to post more on different, social media accounts, so make sure to check those out if you're interested. All right, so with that being said, let's begin. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see what has been attractive about you lately. So before we begin, I actually did get some channeled messages. The first one I was hearing baby, so that made me think of Biggie Smalls. So some of you guys may actually be like singing more. It could also be rapping. I feel like you're definitely using your voice, because that was one of the messages that I got, using your voice more. I heard dedicating your time to something, and then I also heard standoffish. So I do feel like what's been attractive about you lately is that you have been very focused on pursuing something with your voice, pursuing something with your words as well. Some of you guys may actually write all this stuff out like by yourself, so you may actually need like time alone to, whether that's the channel messages or whether that's to create, like, make a song, something like that. It's definitely rhythm in here, and it's funny because it made sense why I got singing, because when I pulled an overall energy, I got Knight of Cups and then 8 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups actually shows a heart as a guitar. So I do feel like you have a strong love for music, a strong love for singing. I just heard opera, so you may like acting, something like that. You may actually write plays or write stories, something like that. That's very creative. All right, so you definitely have a wild imagination. So this is what's been attractive about you lately. Yeah, and I see that you have been just, distancing yourself from people as well. It could actually be maybe you're going to certain places to help you be able to do this. So if you look at this image, like it looks like she's in like a temple and there's like a lake. Like, it just seems very relaxing, okay? And it's funny because when I picked this image, I was actually getting something about praying more. And then I was like, this looks like BC time. Like before Christ time. So I'm like, this is very, I feel like, this could talk about like you doing things old-fashionedly. Okay, so you are also making time for prayer. Some of you guys could be practicing like fasting. You still will take a time out of your work schedule, your work day, and go to a corner and pray, or go, sit in your car and pray, something like that here. I do see what's been attractive about you is that you still give thanks. All right, now I'm seeing someone like praying over their meal, like bowing their head. So yeah, what's been attractive about you is that you don't mind, being different, standing out. And it's funny because like even I like catch myself, because I'm a Reiki practitioner, so like I like to cleanse my food with Reiki symbol. And sometimes even when I'm out in public, like I be feeling a little like awkward, but I still do it. But there's something about that here. Someone's like, oh well, I don't care, like, I believe in cleansing my food, I believe in praying over my food, I believe in giving thanks. All right, expressing more gratitude is what's been attractive about you. The Knight of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles combined, I really feel like you have been falling in love with something. Like you have been really passionate, and it's been showing. Like it's really been showing. The lyrics, the artwork, the products, the projects, they're all showing this great quality. Okay, some of you guys may be using like flowers or butterflies, something like that here. Like you're adding stories of your everyday life, like into a song, into a poem, into art. All right, take it how it resonates. But you've been very creative. This is what's been attractive about you. Some of you guys could also be like painting more. Yeah, because Eight of Pentacles, she has a paintbrush in her hand. I feel like you guys are really tapping more into your art. Whatever art is for you, all right? Like flowers, butterflies are significant, and also pink, the color pink. So yeah, it's just this energy of really loving something, but loving your work. Like I'm not getting like connections. It's more of like loving what you do, falling in love with it. All right, so let's pull from Tarot. Spirit, what's been attractive about pawn number 1 lately? She has her eyes closed. There's something very relaxed about you. You have not been... It's crazy because now I'm thinking of like situations that may be happening around you, but you're somehow still, again, you know, in this energy of being okay. So that's also been attractive about you, is your faith. You're not feeding the energy of toxicity. Whatever situation that may be going on around you that may be troubling you, I feel like you don't spend too much time dwelling on it. It's almost like I'm seeing a timer now. So you could be like setting a timer where you know, allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel, but then you're like, okay, I felt it, I understand it, or I understand this is temporary, and then, all right, I'm going to work on bettering myself. I'm going to work on getting myself out of this situation, whatever this is. All right. So yes, that's awesome. That's not easy to do. Also, shells could be significant. So I was actually just talking about this. When I see shells, I do think of feminine energy. I feel like what's been attractive about you is that you've been tapping more into your feminine energy. I see you doing your hair more. I see you spending more time fixing yourself up, making sure you're presentable. All right, even if that's to go to the store, even that's to go for a car ride, and even if like no one is seeing you, I feel like you're still making yourself presentable for yourself. So there is this energy of really like having respect for yourself, and not really, it's not respect for others, it's like respect for yourself. Like, I want to do my hair because I want to feel good, you know, I want to look handsome, I want to look pretty. Like, I see you doing that. All right, so let's pull from tarot. I don't see you spending like much money either. So I do feel like you are using your resources. You're someone that's very humble. We have 7 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're not investing into something that's chaotic, or something that may have you second guessing. Like, I feel like you are really stepping out of that energy of second guessing yourself. This has been attractive about you because this could be maybe something that you once did. Maybe you second guessed everything. You hesitated on everything, but it's like now you're just going with the flow. All right, let's see. Pawn number 1. What's been attractive about pawn number 1 lately? You've definitely been using your voice more. It's been surprising yourself, I feel. We have the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like you've been very surprised on how much you have been speaking up lately. But I do feel like this is speaking up about like what you want to be, who you are. You could be around like people that don't support your lifestyle, or if it's not support, maybe you're like the only one that lives a certain way in a, you know, family that doesn't, or in a community that doesn't. Like, for example, I was picking up on fasting and prayer. So you may be more spiritual or more religious. You may take this, you know, practice very serious, and you do not, you know, you don't change those habits, those practices just because other people around you don't. So you are very dedicated to, again, your faith and to yourself. And this is what makes you attractive. I do feel like you have been inspiring someone around you to do the same. This person could be a Libra. They don't have to be. But we do have the Justice card here. So I do feel like what's been attractive about you lately is that you've been inspiring others to really take something serious, to bring balance into their life. Because it seems like what you're doing is helping you be more balanced, helping you be more grounded, helping you be more relaxed and calm, trusting. All right. Like that's what I was picking up on. Like her eyes are closed and her head's bowed down. It's like she's trusting that she's okay. And it's funny because she's actually by herself. So it's like you may be doing that a lot. You may be going places by yourself now. You may not be depending on others anymore. Like you are definitely showing that you are more independent. And what's been attractive about you lately is because, again, you're proving that you can do this, that you are able to do this all by yourself. All right. I do feel like you have taken a lot. Like I see there's a letter F on the Justice card, and it's making me think of like failures and, just, when you didn't pass a test and you get that F. But I see that as someone, taking L's, but still not giving up. Like this is what's been attractive about you. Like you may see, okay, for example, if you got music and you're putting it out there, all right, so it may not be getting as much, exposure as you want it to, but it's like not stopping you. And this goes again for content. Whatever you're putting out there, you're trusting the fact that it will find the right people. You're trusting the fact that it will grow. I think what's been attractive is this belief that you have on your work and on yourself. Like it's very strong, very powerful. Yeah, I love that. I'm hearing no BS. So I do feel like this could be why you're so standoffish too. Like you may be distancing yourself from, BS, people that, may be trying to cause conflict, but you're not giving up. There's this energy of just not giving up. And again, not hesitating, not listening to the, naysayers, stuff like that. Three of Wands is in the back of the deck. I really feel like you're focused on your work, focusing on getting yourself out of situation. This could be like a living situation. This could be a career. Like, you could be focusing on a career to get yourself out of a job, What's been attractive lately about pawn number 1? Please and thank you, Spirit. You've been doing like incredible. Like, let's just say that. Like, whatever work you've been doing, I was picking up on that. Like, people are seeing like it's quality, like it's great quality. Like, there's no beginner. There's no there's something that you do. It's very natural. Like you do it naturally. All right. You don't have to think twice anymore. And the fact that she's painting this big butterfly, there's something about you growing better at something. Like you're getting even better at something. All right. So it's like, again, that music that you're writing, it's like, wow, like people are inspired. Like, whoa, you wrote this? Like it's very much like you're finding people to be, you may be finding people to be more interested. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you for pawn number 1. What's been attractive about them lately? Nothing's coming out. It's like, okay. Oh my gosh. 9 of Pentacles. I am picking up on this confidence that you have with your work. And it's funny because she's by herself. Even the 9 of Pentacles is by herself. The Justice is sitting by herself. I feel like you are really being your own support in this, like at this moment. It's coming off as attractive because, again, you're showing that you don't need others. You're showing the world that you can still put quality work out there, and it may not reach who you wanted to, but it doesn't stop you, because it's like that is this society. You know, your work is seen as quality depending on the amount of followers, depending on the amount of likes, depending on the amount of supporters. And it feels like you are not so much in that headspace. You're more of in this energy like, oh, I'm just going to continue to work on this. I'm going to continue to nurture these ideas, these projects, and you're becoming more comfortable in it. And that's what's making you, again, more attractive, is like you have this self-discipline. You're not getting like unmotivated by the lack of something. Some of you guys could be water signs. I'm seeing a lot of water now. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could also talk about just allowing things to flow for you. Like you're not really setting expectations. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I got that channeled message this morning about not setting expectations. Just going with the flow of the day, literally. Of course, give yourself a goal to give your all, but do not set the expectation that you so high, you know. I feel like you're really doing big things for yourself. And again, like people are amazed by your work. Like this is very attractive because it's like you made this, like, whoa, like this came from you. Like you're doing this. It's amazing, you know, it's surprising people around you. All right. And I see this curtain on the Justice card. So this could talk about, again, being very private behind closed doors, which you're working on, but also not being afraid. Like you're not hiding it too much. You're just, you're working in silence. I love that. All right, so I'm going to pull one more card. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more card for pawn number 1. What's been attractive about them lately? I'm hearing that song, I don't dance now, I make money moves. So, yeah, you're really oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Cups. I love this energy. I love this. 1s and 9s could be significant. I feel like Spirit is saying, like with this 1 and the 9, like you're almost there. Like you're almost there. It feels like you are just trusting in yourself so much. It's like you're almost there. Ace of Cups. Again, this talks about you holding something very powerful, something that is, again, quality. Like you possess this quality of something. Your hands, your voice, your mind is something that is very cherished in this moment. And it's the fact that, again, you're watering it, you're nurturing it. Like you are actually fortunate, okay? And you may not have, again, the finances to back this up, but it's this mind, it's this energy that you possess. This is what's attractive about you. I feel like this could also talk about like your intuition, the Ace of Cups, and all the water that I was getting. You're someone that just believes in yourself. And this could also talk about like this inner knowing that things are going to work out for you. It's this belief that you have is so powerful, and it's like contagious at the same time. Like I love the energy that I feel. It's very inspiring. Like what's been attractive about you is that, again, you are so inspired right now. You're so inspired, and it's contagious. Like you may notice the people around you, they're also motivated to do something, to start something, to be better at something. All right. I love that. You're very fortunate. All right. This energy is very, very fortunate for you. All right. So I'm going to end it there. If this resonated with you, pawn number 1, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right. So if you chose pawn number 2, this is your reading, pawn number 2. So let's see what's been attractive about you lately. So I did pull 2 cards for like an overall energy, as well as some channeled messages. And this is funny, you guys, because I got a couple interesting things about you, pawn number 2. So the first one that I got was active. Right, so some of you guys could be working out more, or you have been working out and you know you're making progress. And I say that because I was also hearing, I want to see you more, and I came here to see you. So there was something about you hiding your body, and people may intuitively know, or maybe know You may have vocalized like, oh yeah, I've been working out, or you're doing some kind of physical activity daily, dedicating yourself to something, and they want to see the gains, all right? They want to see what's been going on, like the muscle growth. They want to see the build, all right, in your body. So it's possible that you may be covering yourself a lot. You may not be showing off like your body as much. I was also getting something about like your hair. You could be wearing it up more or covering it. It could be like with a head wrap. It could be, again, braiding it, ponytail. Like there's something like that. Someone wants to see your growth. All right. You have people very curious, because I also heard waiting mysteriously. So you have a lot of eyes on you, honestly. Pile number 2, you have a lot of eyes on you. You have people very curious to see what you're doing. All right, they want to see you. All right, so yeah, this is what's been making you attractive, this modesty, this mysteriousness about you, this secrecy that you hold. All right, I feel like you could be living like a whole nother life. This is funny because this is making me think of like, for example, I'm gonna use me. So I don't like tell everyone that I'm a tarot reader, right? And even like the people that I used to work with, I'm sure like till this day, they don't know that I'm a tarot reader because I don't tell everyone. But it's funny because it's making me think of, because I do post on TikTok. I do have a YouTube channel. So if they do run into that, like, I'm sure it would be like, what? Like, I didn't know, Anissa was this, so it's making me think of stuff like that. Because if you look at this picture, she actually has tarot cards in her hand. She has tarot cards laying out, like it looks like they're in some kind of layout. I'm not sure if it's like the what did they call that, Celtic cross, something like that. So it's making me think of something like that. Okay, so you may actually do something and you may not share it with the whole world, or you may not share it with the people you work with. You may not share it with your family, okay? There's something very private about you, but it's like someone knows something, because I'm like looking really in-depthly in this picture and I see there's like a gate. There's a gate here. I'm not sure if those are birds or butterflies behind it. But yeah, it's like you do something in private, you do something in secret, you do something behind closed doors, and people want to know, because it's like you put something out there and they're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, Paw number 2 is really good at this. Paw number 2 has been hiding this capability. Paw number 2 has been hiding that they're actually a psychic. Like, what? That's what I'm getting. And then also your body. People want to see you, all right? Now, I'm not saying to satisfy their eyes. I'm just saying what's been attractive about you lately is that you've been hiding, all right? You have people really wanting to see what you got going on, all right? Because it's like you're good at this. You look good. So it's like, all right, they want to see more of it. It's like, well, why are you hiding it? Because it's the energy of like someone that's very attractive, but they may hide behind like closed doors. They may not post themselves. They may not be as active like on social media. But then again, like someone normally in that energy, someone that's normally attractive does do that, So you do have people really confused. Like, why don't you do this more? Like, why, are you hiding something? I feel like people are just drawn to you, drawn to this privacy. All right, you definitely do have people that want to sneak peek. Definitely have people that are interested in you, because I ended up getting the King of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups could also talk about like just being happy overall, like being very, very happy. So what's been attractive about you is that you're someone that has been, I feel like, spreading this happiness, spreading this positivity. We have the King of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups together. Like, this is making me think of someone that is very successful, very happy, but you may not, again, share it, because this picture, there's a man and a female, but they're looking ahead, so their back is towards me. So you really do not share too much to the world about like your personal life. about how much you make, all right? Like people can only assume around you because you're so private, all right? And then again with this King of Pentacles here, there's definitely something structured around you. Like you do have something that's been well maintained, something that could again possibly be a career. It could be a career shift, a career change, something like that. They see that you have been investing in, and they're very drawn to see what more are you getting out of it. Like I feel like people are very invested in your life. Like they want to know more. And it's like, again, there's something about like a double life. I don't know if you have maybe, you know, what do they call it? Like a graveyard job, and then you work a 9 to 5, like something like that. You may actually have 2 jobs here. All right. So you have like a group of people that know something about you, and then this other group that don't know something about you. And then it's possible they may have found something out and they're like, oh wow, like I didn't know this and I want to know more. Like I want to see you more. This could also talk about like you posting as well. Like you have people that have been very drawn to you and they want to see more of you. This could talk about like vlogging your life as well. If you have children, family, they want to see more of it. They're very interested in you. What's been attractive about you is, again, this privacy. Like, she's just smiling and she's holding this match. Oh my gosh, you know what? That's so funny. So when I see this match, it looks like she's low-key using this light to kind of see the images, right? So I do feel like what's been attractive about you is that you have been tapping into something more. Like, I feel like people are seeing you differently. And she has this card, and it's like the biggest card versus the ones on the table, and they're smaller. So there's something that you're getting really good at. And you could be like studying, practicing. Like, what's been attractive about you is that like you really are good at this. You really are good at that. You know, some of you guys may be good at taking pictures, okay? You could be like into photography, all right? So you really do have this eye, like you catch the details, like you really, again, I'm here and get down to the nitty gritty. And it's funny because even I was like looking into this picture, and I could see like there's a gate in the background, but you know, you would really have to like look really deep into this picture. So it's possible that you have that eye. It's possible that you definitely do, you know, also clairvoyance is what I'm getting. You could be someone that's very good with your intuition. So you may get downloads, you may get visions, stuff like that. This is what's been attractive about you, okay? And again, your personal life, all right? 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, like people really want to know more about it. But you only show but so much. Like you only give, it's making me think of like trailers or previews, like stuff like that. You only give them a glimpse. All right, very modest. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Also, I do feel like you guys are very stable, because the King of Pentacles, he's standing on this deer antlers and he has his hands in his pocket. So this could talk about balance, like being able to stand on your 2 feet and not, you know, needing to hold on to something. So they see, you know, whatever you're doing, it is like, you know, creating a good living for you. Okay, what's been attractive about you is that you're actually pursuing something that, you know, others may not be, you know, brave to pursue. Okay, it feels like someone may be tapping into the unknown, tapping into the taboo of life. All right, and it does not have to just be tarot. It's like doing something, making a career out of something that typically would not like be someone's first choice. All right, I feel like your first choice for career is something that you love to do. And that's funny, it's currently 11:01 a.m. on the clock. So I do feel like this is what's been attractive about you, is that you are making a living out of something that is like, again, something you love doing. It's not a typical 9 to 5 job. It's not something that, you know, people would jump right into. All right. If people hear what you do, they're like, oh, do you make good money? Like, you know, stuff like that. And you surprise them about what the income you make from it. You surprise them about the support, the love you receive from it. Okay, you definitely are shocking people in this moment, and it's attractive because, again, you was doing this behind closed doors. You was not sharing too much of this, and now it's like people are seeing a glimpse of your other life. Like, that's what it feels like. And she's like glowing to me too. So people also like view you as someone that has been shining. All right, you could be like taking more care of like your skin. It could also, again, whatever you're wearing is just more feminine like. All right, very free fitting is what I'm getting. You're not wearing these tight clothes. I'm literally getting like baggy hippie energy here. Yeah, it's like someone is covering themselves, but it's not in a way to like hide their beauty. It's more of like just, again, having this respect for your body, not letting everyone's eyes be all over you. All right, and again, this is what's making you attractive. All right, let me stop talking. I didn't even pull from tarot yet. Okay, so Spirit, pile number 2, what's been attractive about them lately? Something about your hands too. Yeah. All right, Spirit. We have the Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, there's something about you being very brave. Like, you pursuing something has surprised someone or people in general. We have the Emperor. Yes, this is what's making you attractive. I feel like some of you guys did like a career shift, a big change when it comes to your career. Like, I'm getting career. This definitely feels like someone has a career or a job that they pursue, that they're like their own boss. Like, they create, content. They are the ones who it's similar to pile number 1. Like, I feel like whatever you're pursuing right now, you actually have a business out of it. Like, it's definitely an income coming in from it. So this could talk about like being monetized as well. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. So if you have like a TikTok, if you have an Instagram, YouTube channel, what is it? Spotify, all these, Pinterest, social media. Okay, I'm just listing accounts. You're monetized on something or even all of them. And this is what's making you attractive, is that you're like a influencer. You're an influencer, okay? And it's something that you may have had to take a chance on, risk, all right? You didn't give up on yourself. And I feel like not everyone got to see this, got to witness this. So people are coming across this and they're surprised you're showing up again as the Emperor. We have the 8 of Swords. This is an energy of you freeing yourself. Yeah, and then we have the King of Swords in the back. Yeah, I'm not taking the 8 of Swords as what it normally stands for, which is feeling powerless, feeling imprisoned, trapped, something like that here. But I feel like you have freed yourself from this, though. I can see that here. So you faced your fears. You're facing your fears. This is what's attractive about you. You are facing your fears. You could also be in this Emperor position, but you still may have this energy. You may still be fearful that, or just worry in general, but you're not letting that stop you. And that's that Knight of Swords energy. It's like you're not dwelling in it too long. You're still, remembering your goal at the end of the day. And it just shows again, even, people who are in those positions, where they have a lot of eyes on them, they don't give up on themselves. They may definitely still carry doubt, worry, again, anxiety, but it's like you're still putting yourself out there. And this is funny, y'all. I'm using myself as an example because yesterday I actually went on live. Some of you may have been on the live But I just felt drawn to do it. It was so random. And that's actually something that I've been worried about doing, is like putting myself on live, because this is not something that I can edit if I, make a mistake, something like that here. But it just shows like I still just went with it, and I was like, let me just test the waters, see if my supporters like this, if they want to see more of live content. I was just testing it, but it went well. And this is like an example I'm giving someone that is still maybe again scared to try this, but they're not letting that fear stop them. They still have it, but they're not letting it stop them. Like, you're not limiting yourself. This is what's attractive about you. And I keep seeing all this glow around you. So again, there's something about you really shining right now. Some of you guys are definitely in the public eye. You're coming up as a star, someone that will be, I'm hearing made it. Like, you are making it. Yeah. You could be also becoming more extroverted. So you are being more social. You are putting yourself out there, and you are embracing who you are. You're speaking up about this talent that you may have hid from the world. You are speaking up about your gifts. All right. I love that. I love this. You have this ambition, all right? Like, again, she's holding this tarot card, and she's like so determined to see like, what else? Like, I feel like you have this thirst for just knowing more, this curiosity, like, what else can I do? Like, I feel like you are really taking something very seriously. You're pursuing it, and you are really like not letting, again, this fear stop you. All right, let's pull one more. We have Temperance. I love this. I feel like you're also controlling like your emotions. Again, there's this balance. This is why the Eight of Swords is out. You have, again, like, you may still find yourself in this energy of being nervous. But yet, again, the Emperor, like, your whole Emperor is like shocking. Like, what? This is your business. This is your account. Like, you can do whatever you want on this. And this Temperance here is like, you may go back and forth, but I feel like you have been, again, having a control over this Eight of Swords. It's like you're not letting this get the best of you. This is what's making you attractive. I feel like this has been like pretty much the collective. Like, we're all like inspiring others to be more of them, like to be more of themselves. All right. And this is exactly what I'm getting for you, pot number 2. You're becoming more attuned to something. Like, something is just flowing for you. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have definitely come from pot number 1, or pot number 1 has a message in there for you, because I was getting similar vibes. But it's like this pile is like, you actually do have something that's in your name. All right. It could actually be a, LLC, business, something like that here that you may have not shared with everyone. You may have not shared with, people even close to you. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. But now you are. And people are finding you even more attractive, because it's like, well, where did this come from? Like, you've been hiding these gifts. You've been hiding this for so long. All right. People definitely see you as someone very skilled, very gifted, definitely very, very gifted. And if you are, again, like a light worker, intuitive, like you do some kind of divination work, people see that you're very good at this. All right. So I think I'm going to end it there. Wow, the Star and the World card. Yes. What's attractive about you lately is that you're actually embracing this star quality in you. You're sharing it with the world. Like, you are putting yourself in public eye. You're putting yourself out there. Some of you guys could actually be going live. Like, that's probably why I felt drawn to share that. So you could be going live more. You're giving people, again, this raw version of yourself. You're coming I don't even want to say like coming clean. You're just sharing. You're sharing like, oh yeah, like I actually do this on the side, and they're like, oh, you do this on the side, and then when you actually do it, they're like, oh shoot, like you're really good at this. Like how long you been doing this? All right. So you have people very surprised about you, and again, you're hiding this body, this beauty, and it's like people want you to show it more. All right, this could talk about like just showing, like posting more of yourself, like pictures of yourself, something like that. Here you come up as very attractive in general, like people find you attractive. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it there, pawn number 2. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pawn number 3, this is your reading, pawn number 3. So let's see what's been attractive about you lately. All right, so I did pull 2 cards for an overall energy, and I did get some channel messages for you guys. So the first thing that I heard was design and style. So when I was hearing this, it made me think of someone that's designing like their own products. Like it could be, maybe baking cakes, and the way, the way the cake's coming out is like, it's very different. It's something that's standing out. This could also be like making something with fabric. So you could be like your own fashion designer. It could be making blankets. It could be, again, buying something and just making something of it. Like I see you I see you making something from scratch. All right. So whatever you've been investing in, the way it's been designed lately and styled, it's very different. Okay. I also heard writing more. And then I heard, oh yes, putting a title to your name and work and getting comfortable in your craft. And then the last thing was powerhouse. So I actually felt drawn to look this up. So powerhouse means a person or thing of great energy, strength, and power. So pawn number 3, what's been attractive about you lately is that you seem to be winning. All right, whatever you're pursuing, you're winning. All right, you're looking good, you're winning. I also feel like with this design here, some of you guys could be actually selling something now. Like you are selling a product. You are putting yourself out there. Okay, and putting a title to your name. So this is funny. So I actually was just talking about this a couple of days ago with Very Sag Mother, and then I ended up bringing it up again yesterday. So I'm going to put this in here because I feel like this goes, kind of with this about the title. So I was talking to Fairy Sag Mother, like how we are actually psychics. Like, all jokes aside, we're psychic, right? And it's like sometimes when you hear that, people may be like, oh, you're not a psychic, but it's like, no, we're really psychic. And I feel like it's just a realization about, yourself and, actually awakening to like, whoa, I really did predict this. Like I really did channel this. So it's something about that here. Some of you guys are now putting a title to your name. The way you introduce yourself, you're saying, hey, I'm this. All right. I was actually watching a video and I actually followed this person for a while. It started off with him and his partner, but now I don't know if he switched it to his account or something like that. But for the first time I heard him introduce himself as, hi, I'm chef blah blah blah. So this again goes to this, you are introducing yourself as what you do. All right, whether you are someone that bakes cakes, whether you are someone that likes to crochet, whether you are someone that is like a graphic designer, take it how it resonates, a rapper, a singer, you are introducing yourself as this. Now you are putting a title to your work. Some of you guys, when I was also getting title, you could be writing books. Like I see you writing something and actually figuring out a title to this. So what's been making you attractive again is you are winning. You are winning. Okay, this card actually gives justice vibe, right? This image gives justice vibe, right? So it's funny, I said that, and as I was pulling cards, why did the justice card come out? I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So some of you guys could also be working in law. This could also talk about, again, like contracts, businesses. I feel like you are committing yourself to something. Some of you guys are actually investing on learning more about something. You could be taking classes. You could be maybe throwing classes as well, like hosting classes. You're this teacher is what I feel. Okay, some of you guys may actually be putting yourself in teacher roles. Okay, so this has been attractive about you because they see, I'm hearing like you're receiving traffic. So you are receiving, students. You are receiving people signing up to take this, to want to learn from you. Okay, she does give the vibe that she is, getting ready to speak truth, speak knowledge over the world, over in that room. Okay, there's definitely something powerful behind you as well. Like I feel like this could talk about like your spirit team, God. You have these group of supporters. And that makes sense with the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. So the first card that came out was Justice, but the way I placed them, the Seven of Cups is behind the Justice card. So now I'm actually seeing this as you have leaders behind you. And now you are stepping into this leader. Like, it's not even stepping. Like, I feel like you are embracing this leadership quality within yourself. So like I said in the beginning about how me and Fairy Sag Mother was like, whoa, we're psychics. Like we can say we're psychic because we are. There's no lie behind it. It's truth. So I feel like this goes again with you. And this is what's making you attractive, because it's like you're awakening to this. Like, oh my gosh, like I really do got God on my side. I really do got this team of ancestors, these supporters, and you're being more vocal about it as well. You're becoming more comfortable in this position as well. And it could be, again, a hard transition. I do see like Phoenix energy now. That's so funny. So it's like you have transitioned from like a student to a teacher. So now you're teaching others. All right. And you're doing it well. Like you're doing it confidently. All right. I also see something about your hair. It could be growing more. You're wearing it out more. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull from Tarot. Spirit, for pile number 3, what's been attractive about pile number 3? All right, pile number 3. What's been attractive lately about pile number 3? I feel like your friends around you, because I'm being drawn to 3, and then I was like looking at the 7 of Cups, and it's like all these different stars, right? What's been attractive about you is that you have friends that are like stars. So you're a star, and you have friends around you that are stars as well. So it's like people are seeing you as someone that you have, again, networks. You have people that are in similar energies as you. I'm hearing I'm a boss. Like I'm a boss. So yes, you're around other bosses. Like you're actually, again, in this position of leadership. All right. It's now I'm getting like Hierophant vibes. So I'm not sure if you are like, again, putting yourself out there now as this leader, or you're just embracing it more. All right. Because I feel like you always had this leadership quality. Like it was always behind you. It was always something that you possessed. All right. But now people are seeing it and you're winning from it. Like you're gaining so much from it. All right. Again, powerhouse, a person or thing of great energy, strength, and power. So you have awakened this out of you. Like I feel like some of you guys are noticing something you're good at, like you're really good at. And then I see someone like branching off into something else that they're also good at. So you have like all these talents and skills that you are awakening to. I feel like this could also talk about like your services. You might be introducing new services. Like you're realizing all this potential that you carried. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What's been attractive about pile number 3? This also feels like family as well. Your family is very like surprised on what you've been doing lately. Okay. Oh my gosh. 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So it's like 4 Cups and then the Page of Pentacles. It feels like someone has either removed themselves from family or like just distanced themselves from something, and it allowed you to see something within yourself, right? And it's like now it's like, why did I overlook this? Like, I see now who I am. I see now what I'm meant to be. And you're winning from it. This is what's making you attractive. It's this independence now. It's like, all right, I realize I don't need this because I am this. I hope that makes sense. I feel like you're still doing good without the support of your family. Like, you're still celebrating something. You're still choosing to be happy. You're still choosing to not give up. All right. We got, oh my gosh, Spirit, Lord, 5 of Cups, y'all. It landed right on the 4 of Wands. That's what I mean, how I feel like all these piles like are similar. It's crazy. But the 8 of Swords, yeah, literally. I literally feel all of these piles combined in one. So you have so many things going on around you, but it's like you're not giving up on them. You're not giving up on yourself. The 5 of Cups, I do feel like there is something still troubling you, something that is still bothered. Again, it could be like this upside down 4 of Wands, you know, this broken family, these broken people around you. And yet you still had to somehow heal. You still had to develop in that. But it's like the way you developed, the way you grew up was completely different from those around you. So it feels like someone had to step into this big girl pants. Put on these big girl pants, these big boy pants in the middle of chaos, in the middle of like their childhood, it feels like. So you had to be this leader for your whole life, it feels like, even at the time where, you know, you were young and you may have not known what to do. It's like you somehow still had to do this. Anything else? Now, for some reason, I'm smelling baby powder. So this, again, talks about how, like, you had to be this adult, this mature person at such a young age. Yeah. Now I'm, like, kind of getting, like, it's kind of getting a little sad here. But then it's like Spirit also doesn't want me to focus on that. That's why I feel like you have had to shift your focus so much, and it has programmed you to really, again, be this leader. Like, I feel like what's been attractive about you is that you guys are really teaching people. You're like saying these, so you're speaking on testimonies, you're speaking on life experiences, you're really speaking knowledge over this world. And it's funny because now I'm looking at her, she looks a little sad now. She looks like she's just doing what she has to do because she knows this is her calling, but yet there's still something troubling her. Yeah, the 3 of Swords. So you may have people around you that know this, but yet you're still like not letting it stop you. 5 or 8s could be significant because I see 5, 3, and then 8. So that's 8 and 8. It's like, yeah, so even in the middle of all this chaos, in the middle of all these changes, like I'm still also changing myself. Like I still am growing stronger and in my foundation. Even when my foundation is like broken at the same time, like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like so many mixed things going on here, but yet you're still coming out as this leader, as this guide, as this teacher. But yeah, like I don't know how to describe it. Pile number 3, Spirit. What's been attractive about pile number 3? You've been flying. Like, I just seen a bird. So, it's so funny because this is going to sound so weird, you guys. But when I see birds, I really think of freedom. Like, I think of how they're free to fly their wings. They're free to just go anywhere, right? They're free to be who they are. They're free to roam the world. And this is what's been attractive about you, is because you're doing that. I feel like you guys are testing new things. Like, you're putting yourself in positions where maybe you never have been. Like, you may not even have the knowledge, the experience, but you're still like putting yourself in this because you believe you can do anything. Like, you again have this powerhouse. You are so much. Like, you can be so much in this world. What's making you attractive right now is that you have this new chapter in your life, and this one seems to be one where, like, is mind-blowing. Like, you have people very much like consumed in you as well. The World card is here. I see like travel in your energy, whether you are traveling a lot, whether traveling is coming soon. I feel like whatever you do right now, you're going to be known for this, and it's going to open new opportunities for you, like all around the world. And you have the opportunity to choose which one you want to do. That's what's been attractive about you lately, is that you have options, you have choices when it comes to your career, when it comes to what you want to be in life. It's like you're not limited to one thing. But people also are attracted to how you're still able to pick your head up. You're still able to wake up every day and pursue this, even in the middle of, again, a broken foundation. Like, some of you guys may be mourning something. You may still be mourning something. You may still have this, you still carry this heaviness on your heart, but it's like, I'm still gonna do this because, you know, I meant to do this. You're very driven right now. All right. So I'm hearing like taking it day by day. So it's, again, not giving up. Not giving up. Being more in the present. All right. So let's see. Let's pull another. Spirit, what's been attractive about pile number 3? We have the Hermit. Didn't I say the guide? Like, you're like a guide. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Then the Hermit card comes out. And then Temperance is in the back. Like, all these piles correspond with one another. You have become like your own mentor in a short span of time. I don't know what like you're going through, but this is the first thing that came out. But then following these cards, we had the World, the Hermit, and Temperance. It's like, I'm still choosing to do this for myself. I'm still choosing to be better. I feel like some of you guys may have like a muse, a motivation, like, all right, I'm doing this for you. Like, and it could actually be yourself as well. But it's like, I'm still not letting this constrain me too much, too long. All right. I have the discipline. I have the willpower to go after my dreams. And you are. And I feel like a lot of you guys with this Hermit here, you're helping other people. Like, you're helping other people in the world. You're really like a spirit guide. Really. Alright, I feel drawn to pull another. We have 8, 9, and then 21. August, September could be significant. Like, those may have been times where there was, you know, change happening. The 21st as well could be significant. Some of you guys could have just turned 21. So yeah, this is again what Spirit was referring to about like being an adult now. Like, you are being an adult now. All right, and you probably again had to be this for so long, but it's like, no, like now I'm actually putting a title to it. Like, I am this. I am that. All right. And I'm believing in that. I feel like you also are maybe reading more, studying more. You could be going back to school. All right, last one, Spirit. What's been attractive about pile number 3? What's been attractive about pile? We have 7 of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Judgment. You have so many things that you're going through personally, privately. And this is crazy because I don't even know like how to describe it. And then the Emperor is in the back of Judgment. I feel like you have people surprised on how you're able to focus, how you're able to concentrate in the middle of all of this. Like, it's so funny because it's like every other card, there's like a problem. So it's like people may see like you do have burdens, but it's like you still are, choosing to get out of them. You're still choosing to learn from, oh my gosh, that's what it is too. Thank you, Spirit. So this is what's making you attractive, is that she has this book, right? And this book could talk about literally your whole life. Your whole life. You can write a story, honestly, on your life, you guys. So I see that here. I see that you have been through so much, whether that is connections romantically, whether that's family, friends. Take it how it resonates with you. I feel like it's a lot. Even work, I see. With the Hermit here, it's like you have had to learn in each situation, and each situation you have somehow come out, a better person. Yeah, the Judgment card is here. I feel like you have gone through so many rebirths, and it's like this one here, this one now is like the biggest one of them all. And this is what's making you attractive, because it's like now, like you could be speaking up more about it. You are putting yourself out there again as who you are, who you represent. All right. I'm seeing also like priestesses. All right. So you are being bold, being brave right now in the middle of all of this. Wow. It's like you're changing so much in the middle of change. I don't know how to describe that, you guys, but I do pick up on heavy energy that you're still in the middle of, but yet you're somehow managing. Like, it doesn't even show. Like, you're not showing it. Yeah, and it's possible you may have just realized, like, I see the Tower card here. Like, why focus on that? Like, I see someone as just witnessing the changes around them as lessons. You definitely are someone very smart, someone very observant. All right. Yeah. This is what's been making you attractive. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're someone very responsible, and you're using these stories, these testimonies as, again, something that you're learning from. You're sharing it with the world as well. I do see that with the Knight of Pentacles. He's carrying this pentacle as he, each stop he makes. So it's like people see that you have stories to tell. You have learned from so much, and you're still learning. I see that with the book. You see how she's still reading this book. You're still learning so much, and you're being open to learn about it. It may not be easy to learn because, again, her face is like, this is not easy, but I'm still doing it, I love that. And that's just powerful, you guys. I feel like you have people really, they're admired about how focused you are, how you're still this kind person. All right. So I'm going to end it there. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light. Bye-bye.